Have you ever noticed the smartest person in the room is usually the quietest one? They don't try to prove they're intelligent. They don't interrupt. They simply watch, listen, and think. But strangely, their silence makes people uncomfortable. Some start judging them. Others assume they're arrogant or hiding something. But here's the real question. Why does society feel threatened by intelligent people, even when they've done absolutely nothing? Today, we're going to uncover the psychology behind this hidden phenomenon. And by the end of this video, you may never look at intelligence the same way again. Thousands of years ago, our ancestors survived because they stayed together. The group meant safety. Being different could mean danger. So the human brain developed a simple rule: trust people who behave like everyone else, and become cautious around those who don't. Even today, that ancient survival instinct is still inside us. Whenever someone thinks differently, questions popular opinions, or refuses to blindly follow the crowd, many people feel uncomfortable without even knowing why. Now imagine one person asks, "Why do we believe this?" Instead of answering, many people become defensive, because intelligent people don't just accept ideas. They test them, they challenge assumptions, and they force others to think. The truth is, people are rarely afraid of intelligence itself. They're afraid of having their beliefs questioned, and this is only the beginning. In the next part, we'll discover why highly intelligent people are often misunderstood, even when their intentions are completely good. Imagine you're sitting in a classroom. The teacher asks a question. Almost everyone gives the same answer, but one student raises their hand and says, "I think there's another possibility." The room suddenly becomes quiet. Some students roll their eyes, others smile sarcastically. Not because the answer is wrong, but because it is different. Psychology tells us that the human brain naturally prefers familiarity over uncertainty. When someone thinks differently, our brain doesn't immediately see intelligence. It first sees a possible threat. For your brain has one important job: to keep you safe. And one of the easiest ways to stay safe is to agree with the people around you. This is called social conformity. When everyone agrees, your brain feels relaxed. But when someone asks difficult questions or challenges popular beliefs, your brain becomes alert. Not because that person is dangerous, but because they are unpredictable. And to the ancient brain, unpredictable often feels unsafe. Here's the surprising truth. Intelligent people don't scare society because they know more. They scare society because they encourage others to think for themselves. And independent thinking has always challenged old traditions, blind beliefs, and comfortable habits. That's why history shows us something fascinating. Many of the world's greatest thinkers were misunderstood long before they were respected. But why does this happen again and again and again? That's exactly what we'll uncover. Have you ever wondered why so many brilliant minds were rejected first and respected later? Think about it. Whenever someone introduces a new way of thinking, society rarely says, "Tell me more." Instead, it says, "You're wrong." Not because the idea has been proven false, but because it sounds unfamiliar. Psychologists call this status quo bias. The human brain naturally prefers what is familiar, even if it's not the best option. That's why new ideas often face resistance before they receive acceptance. Now, here's something even more interesting. Highly intelligent people often ask questions that others secretly avoid. Questions like, "Why do I believe this? Am I actually right?" These questions act like a mirror, and not everyone likes looking into that mirror, because sometimes the biggest threat to our comfort is not another person. It's the possibility that we might be wrong. Here's the truth. Intelligence itself is not what frightens society. What creates discomfort is independence. Someone who can think without needing approval. Someone who asks questions instead of blindly following the crowd. Because independent thinkers can't be controlled by fear or by popular opinion. And throughout history, that has always made them different. But there's one final reason, the most important one. why intelligent people often feel lonely. And once you understand it, you'll never see intelligence the same way again. We'll uncover that. There's another hidden cost of seeing the world differently. Loneliness. Highly intelligent people often struggle to find conversations that go beyond small talk. While others enjoy talking about people, they enjoy talking about ideas. While others seek entertainment, they seek understanding. And slowly, they begin to realize they don't fit into most crowds, not because they're better, but because they're different. Intelligence often comes with another burden, overthinking. An average person may stop after finding one answer, but an intelligent mind keeps searching. What if I'm wrong? What am I missing? What happens next? That endless curiosity can become exhausting. Sometimes, the smartest minds are trapped inside their own thoughts. So, do intelligent people scare society? Not because they're dangerous, not because they know everything, but because they remind people that there is always another way to think. And changing the way we think has never been easy. Perhaps the greatest strength of intelligence isn't having all the answers, it's having the courage to keep asking questions.